Hi guys, and Crafty Kimchi, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another Nbeads collaboration video. If you haven't seen my previous video, I created these adorable little safety pin dangles, and I am loving them. These three charms here are from Nbeads, and you want to check out my first video where I did my unboxing. They really have top-notch stuff, and I love everything that I received, and I love the little sentiments on these pins. I am going to send them off with a little ribbon dangle so they can hang nicely, and I think it is an adorable way to share pieces of your stash with your friends. So I love how these came out. And you guys, I have to show you, these beads are my favorite from Nbeads this year. These pastels, these little Christmas trees, they were so surprising. They are little charms, and I love that the 3D, you can use them in a shadow box, and they're just so stinking cute. I'm just gonna kind of get my supplies together. Again, they have such fun beads as well, and their charms are to die for. These cabochon bases are as well my favorite that I got this year. These are glass, and these cabochon bases are absolutely stunning. I will leave product information down below if you are interested. Again, just some of the items that I did pick up. I've got these candy canes. I've got these little candy pastel beads. These beautiful poinsettia charms. So perfect for Christmas. I love this little snow globe. It says Merry Xmas. These little polymer clay, and they remind me of candles. I also picked up this die, and then these adorable flat back candy canes, which I will be using in my projects. Now, for today's video, I went back to an oldie but goodie. It's something that I created this summer that I wanted to kind of redo because I don't want things to be kind of like a one-time trend and then I just don't go back to it. I did buy the materials to make them, so I thought I would do something a little slightly different and hopefully make them a fun little way to send goodies to your friends. So I went back to these dangle hoops that were quite the rage this summer, and I wanted to create something a little bit more festive, a little bit different from the original, and I love how these came out. These are some glittered, I think they're felt, but they're puffy patches, and all I did was add an eyelet to the bottom and then dangle this sentiment. Now I did this one with the Nbeads adorable, these are my favorite snowflakes, and then I added a charm and then some seed beads just to kind of complete it, and the word joy. This is this one, and I did it with the white patch. Again, this one says holly, and I think the one that I created before was with beads, but I really wanted these snowflakes. I think they're like the ultimate highlighting point to this little sentiment charm, and it is so festive and cute. And now, if you are looking or thinking of ways to make this different, I was thinking maybe you can even add it on a rosette. Kind of like a fun little dangle when you are hanging it from a project. I wish I had something to hang this on, but I love just how glittery it is and the sentiments, and they're just so cute. I also did this one, and I added the little snow globe, and I actually don't mind that the snow globe is hanging a little bit lower. You can see it, they're just so perfect, and the little seed bead, it gives it a little bit something without being super chunky, and I didn't want this to be chunky. I wanted it to be a little minimal, but just enough pop to make this fun and easy. So I am going to show you how to put this together. It requires some of the following things. I have these seed beads that I did pick up from Hobby Lobby, and these are the 6 meter seed beads. I just have a whole bunch of different colors. You can never go wrong with them. And then I have my glitter patch, which I'm going to go with the pink one next. I also have this little eyelet that I will use for the bottom. I also have these hoops, and I have them in the gold and silver. The pack that I came with both colors, which I love. And I am going to go with a, let me see, a gold one. Okay, so we got a gold hoop. And I also have my little itty bitty tubes of E6000. I prefer the smaller ones versus the larger ones. I think the larger ones just dry out way too fast. So I have one of these. I have my We Are Memory Keeper eyelet puncher. And then I just have some tools because you will need them for your jump rings. Okay. I also have this big box of beads, and these are round beads. And I did pick these up from Amazon. I just love that they're sorted. I can just spell words very easily without having to struggle. I'll just put this to the side. I also have a charm, and I'm going to be using this blue house that I got from Nbeads. And I have my snowflake beads. I'm going to use 2 pink ones. And like I said, the seed beads to just make them fun. I am going to spell the word Merry. So I'm just going to get my letters together. Again, this is a really simple and fun way to send adorable little sentiments to your pals without, stressing out. It's so easy to do, you guys. So at first I'm going to get the little dangle hoop together, and they come just like this. If you haven't seen them before, I am going to show you how I put this together. So simple. And you can see here, this is kind of where the two wires kind of hook up. Now, if you pull it out, one side just comes out very easily. The other one is kind of welded in, so it won't come out. So this is your way to kind of get your beads going. Now, I am going to put a snowflake first. So I'm going to grab my pink snowflake and just slip that in. I will be putting a white seed bead because I like to put a space in between the seed bead and the sentiment. I just think it just makes it a lot, cohesive. I'm going to start putting in the word merry. And the only struggle with this sometimes is that the letters might come out upside down. Yep, I jinxed it. So you just have to flip it over and just make this work. And that's second time's the charm, okay? Okay, got Mary. I'm gonna slip the R in. Oh no, I put it in the wrong way. Oopsie. And let's see if this goes in okay. Yep. Mary. Oh, upside down. Come on and get it together. Okay, we are rocking and rolling. I'm gonna just slip the last letter in. And did I get it? Oh no, I slipped this upside down. Okay. And we are done with Mary. I'm just gonna slip in the last seed bead and then the last snowflake. I like the way that seed bead looked. Okay. And then the last little snowflake bead. And here is your little sentiment with snowflakes. And now with this loose end, basically what I do is open up my E6000 little bottle. I'm going to slip these all to the bottom. And all I do is take this and I just go and put a smidge on. You really don't need a lot. Okay, and then I will slip this in to the little hole that it comes with. And that is it, you guys. The E6000 will cure. And again, like I said, you really don't need a lot. Just a little smidge on the little gold end, and then you are good to go. Okay, I'm just gonna clean off some of the excess, and then that's done. And then now I'm gonna add the charm to the hoop. I go for a very small jump ring because it is gonna dangle. So I go for a very small size. I don't know my jump ring sizes, but here it is. I'm gonna just take my handy dandy pliers. Just open this bad boy up. Slip this in. Actually, I like to put my charm on first, so I know if it's facing backwards or forwards, and sometimes I do that. So I'm just going to slip that on, and then I am going to slip this in. Okay, and then I am just going to close this off. Sorry if I'm going off camera, just a little bit to adjust myself. And here we go. Okay, so there is my charm. Isn't that adorable? I'm just gonna add a jump ring, so when I do go attach it to my little puffy patch here, it is all set and done. I'm just gonna get a little bit bigger of a jump ring, only because I know that I'll need room. So now I'm gonna just zoom in just a little bit. Take my puffy patch, and now I'm gonna grab my eyelet puncher. I think that's what it's called. So I'm gonna go with the bigger hole. There's two holes here, the smaller one and the bigger one. I'm gonna go with the, what size is this? 3/16 inch. And I'm just going to do a little hole on the bottom. I try to stay away from the edge because you want it to be a little bit towards the bottom, but not so close to the edge. Just like that. Nice clean cut. And now I'm going to stick my little pink eyelet, and then I'm going to close off this eyelet. Slip that in, press, and there you go. Nice and done. Now I'm going to add my little jump ring to my little dangle hoop here. Okay, got that. Just want to make sure I'm facing it the right way. And then I am going to stick this eyelet into my jump ring. Okay, I'm going to just attach that. And there you go, you guys. How easy this is. I also thought you could totally do this with chipboard as well. I've done this before, this technique, and I think it's a great way to kind of use up some of your larger items, your larger chipboard pieces, because if you don't know how to use them sometimes, I think this is a great way. You can just do the same thing, punch a hole on the bottom, have it as a dangle, and I think it would make the most adorable little dangle pieces you get to send to a friend. And I love that they have sentiments on them. For me, I'm a sucker for sentiments. I love adding sentiments to my embellishments. I think it's a great way to kind of send some little folly jolly with these little projects, and taking an old trend and hopefully making it slightly newer. And that is it for my video, you guys. I will leave product information down below. If you have any questions, or if you just have any requests, leave me a comment down below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.